Hello again guys, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a busy one today on this cold morning. It's about 0 degrees and I have the two lagers which both need putting away into kegs. Gonna continue organising this space a bit better. Let's crack on. So this keg has been filled to the brim with water, and then I added a bit of Star San inside, and now what I'm doing is I'm just connecting up the CO2 canister up to the keg to push all that sanitizer out into this keg, and then that'll be fully purged then with no oxygen in. Having a bit of a nightmare, but he purged the keg, but then realised I couldn't find the connection for the unit tank to the keg, which is this. So I've had it before where I've just had bits of pipework that I've just pushed over the ends, but that's let in air and it's ended up oxidising my beer, which has been really annoying, especially when, like, for this one has been in the tank for like 3 months. So I always make sure I have this. I use little push fit John Guest connections and then just to attach onto the end, and it just means that there's no chance of oxidation really. Obviously I'll purge all the lines and stuff, and but yeah, don't suggest doing brewery things when stuff's everywhere, you have no idea where things are. You can literally see I've got a bit of tubing just here because I couldn't find the airlock, which is now here because I've just found it. But yeah, I basically just had to rig up just a bit of tubing with a bit of sanitizer in there as an airlock. But yeah, pain in the bum, but I found it now at least, so we can crack. So I've sanitized the outlet, but I'm gonna make the assumption that there's a load of trub just inside the rack and arm, so I'm just gonna pull off a little bit and hopefully it's clear. So yeah, give it a quick spray of sanitizer, left that. Yeah, so it's quite a little bit there. I might just give that another one. As you can see, very thick, hazy stuff, so I don't want that going into the tank. So I'll give that another go. So this is what the lager looks like after 3 months. So there's like no clarity to it whatsoever. It's just not dropped out. However, it is really malty, clean, quite sweet. Really nice. Now, I don't use finings in my beer just because I don't want to. I like to leave my beer as natural as I can. But I'm presuming the reason why it's still hazy is because maybe the yeast that I'm using, which is the first time I'm using this yeast, it's not particularly flocculent. But also the fact that it's been conditioned in a unit tank, and I'm presuming that with a bright tank that would really help the flocculation out. I don't know whether because of its size as well, because the cooling is the coil in the top and not the bottom. I'm kind of assuming as it's kind of getting to the bottom, it's kind of warming back up with the room temperature and then rising again. So yeah, hopefully once it's in keg for a week or two, it'll drop clear, but we shall see. So I've got my scale set up there. It's reading about 4 kilos. So I've got a little spunding valve there just so I can monitor the pressure and kind of help reduce the foaming a bit. And then the line into there, so I've purged the line, got this sealed in, and then I've got my CO2 bottle connected up. So there's not much pressure on this at the minute, not too much carbonation, so I'll crack this open. Open this. Start going like that. And crack this open. have beer going in. So that job is done. I've just popped the keg into the garden, just while I sort the kegerator out. So I have given it a good clean inside. So that's all ready to go. I just need to pop it back together, pop the lid back on, and then I should have draft beer once again. So, next tank. So here we have beer number 2. Again, quite hazy, but light. So, the first beer has actually been in the tank for 79 days. And this lager has been in the tank for 39. So I think same recipe, but yeah, AEB Berlin yeast, and this one being over lager. Yeah, sweet, malty, maybe not quite as sweet or bready as this tank, as the first batch kind of. Again, really clean, really nice. All right, let's get this one in the keg as well. So just repeating the process now. Purging the headspace, pushing the sanitizer out into another keg. So I'll put the lid back on. The kegs are both now filled and they're in the garden. And whilst I just put this back together, let's go. So I pretty much put everything back together now. Got the beer, so the beer that had been aged for 79 days is in that one, and 39 days is in that one. But unfortunately, the dial is almost at the bottom on my gas. So seeing as this one was in the unitank and already partially carbonated, I thought I'd just open it up to that one, and hopefully I might get it up to the carbonation where I want it, but I do need to get that changed either tomorrow or the day after. Before I connect the beers up as well, we're going to be running some purple line cleaner through there as well, just for safe measure. But yeah, not too bad, and they're all nice and shiny now. And over here, I've cleaned the inside. Grain farthest, that's nice and tidy now. Just that needs a bit of a wipe. And I'm just currently doing a little caustic run on the unitank. So I just use a submersible pond pump to do mine. Just connect it up to a spray ball up at the top, and that's about it. I've got a bit of some yeast stuff that's spilt all over me glycol chiller, so that needs giving a wipe. I need to mop the floor up, and yeah, I just need to finish doing what I'm doing there, and then I'm done. Also, just while I'm in the brewery, I have had some bad news about my tanks. So there's been issues with pirates in the Red Sea, which is the main shipping route from Asia to Europe, and because of the troubles that's been going on at the minute, a lot of the shipping containers have essentially been cancelled for the time being, and I don't currently know when my tank's going to arrive at this point. So bad news, but there's nothing I can do about it, so we shall see. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I shall catch you on the next one. Cheers guys, take care, and Happy New Year.